Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be 100% truthful with you. I was literally just going to crack on with a back workout this evening, and I thought, actually, you know something? Even though I've got this road to 160 bench going on and I hit 150 yesterday, get in, why not give you some other content other than just chest? So you might appreciate it, you might not. If not, wait for my next chest session coming up. But this evening I am doing back. So push yesterday, pull today, we're going to crack on. So it's going to be nice and easy. We're going to do some bent over row with barbell, and do some close grip high pulleys. We're going to do some only kidding. Right, we're going to do some chin-ups and pull-ups as well on body weight. We're just going to crack on with it. May well do some other little bits as well. Let's go. So all I'm doing is just start with a grip just wider than shoulder width. Just nice and easy. Just to get this old, shriveled up body in check. So as per usual, there's not going to be a lot of editing going into this, which will allow me just one click of a button. Good. That one really does batter the living daylights out of your forearms, which is all good. So we're going to go up already on this one. So we've only got, what, 5 on each side there. So take those 5s off. We'll add 10 on each side of the 20 kilogram Olympic bar. It's still only 40 kg. Then over rows. So I've got more in me, but it gets me started. Cool, so that's all ready for the next set now. Just on a set of those. So let's go into some body weight. I really do, I don't know about you guys, but always loved chest. Always loved arms, especially biceps. Triceps, they just come along for the ride, the push ride. But love doing biceps. But back, used to shy away from back a little bit. Absolutely love it. Seeing it's a muscle group you very rarely can see, it's, I have to admit, I enjoy a decent back pump, but just really enjoy back exercises. Don't necessarily get the pain and fatigue that usually goes with the smaller muscle groups around my forearms, I find, but yeah, it's just decent. One thing I do find with back is though, my God, I don't know about you, may just be me, but flipping heck, I fatigue like a mother trucker quite quickly on back. Not necessarily bent over rows and stuff like that, but pull-ups, bodyweight pull-ups, bodyweight chin-ups. Got to build up my endurance on those ones because they bloody well murder me. Yeah, so as I said, it's a back session, and I'm just going to pretty much give you a little bit of an update on chest and everything as well. So, as you know, if you've been following me, I'm after this 160 kg bench. Been after it for a lifetime. It's in my sights. I got 150 kg up yesterday, which I'm absolutely so happy about. So happy about. And it's all about making sure I'm getting a decent amount of chest sessions in per week with a decent program, just to make sure I'm getting to that 160. But I was so happy getting that 150 up yesterday. Whoa. And as quite a few of you said in the comments, I don't think it flew up. Whoa. 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 But it was all right. Let's just put it that way. It was good. I was happy with it. Because I was quite nervous as well in the build-up. I'm back this evening on my decent pre-workout, but I take my shocking pre-workout. A little bit tired. I'd done upper chest the night before, so it's coming from like upper chest to lower chest. Really didn't feel it. 130 felt difficult, man. I don't even think I did 5 repetitions on 130. I think I did 4 to leave a little bit more in the tank. Yeah. It's funny sometimes, it's like 120 went up for 5, 130 went up for about 3 or 4, and that felt heavy, ridiculously heavy. As in I couldn't imagine lifting 20 kilograms heavier. 140 for 1, went up all right. I was a little bit nervous that was even a shift. Then 150, man alive, felt heavy from the top. When I took it off the rack, it felt like 150 kilos. But man, when it controlled it on the way down, straight off the chest, boom, and up it went, as you saw. Well, as you may not have seen, if you haven't, go and check out my last chest video. Right, we're definitely going down on that. Just drop down to here. What I'm going to do is, once I've done a few more of these close grip with a V bar, I'm going to swap it out for this short bar here, go reverse, bring a little bit more biceps into it, and that'll be decent for forearm as well. So still smashing back, but we'll bring in a little bit more arms. Right, here we go. Just going to go back to those body weight again, pull-ups. Oh. See if I've got anything left in the tank already on the second set. Cool, something just clicked. Oh, jeez. Oh, some pressure went there. That was either pressure or dislocation. Let's hope it was the first one. That was all right, that's cool. So this is what I just love about back. It's like you can literally hammer it. And yes, there are loads more I do for back. Lower back, hyperextension, deadlifts, TRX, stations that I've got 2 of. I'll do some body weight, kind of pull-ups with those. I'll do body weight on this instead of using bar. We'll be doing that exercise in a bit to failure. That's a wicked one. And again, I can use lat pull down bar here. We're going to do some reverse this evening as well. As I said, you've also got the D handles too. There's loads. I just love back, really do. I haven't got the biggest back in the world. I don't mind anyone saying that, but hey, just really enjoy doing it. Happy days. Good. Whew. Start to get that cut in on the bicep and forearm as well with those, which is all good. All good, all good. Right. Where are we at? So that's where you need to be. That's what I need to show you. Whew. Chuck that hoodie over there. It's kind of a little bit late to the party this evening. Still got quite a bit of pre-workout to finish. I know, defeats the object. I know. Right. Let's crack on. Just remembered, went up by about 20 kilograms on this. Oh, Christ. God, Jesus, that absolutely burns like a mother trucker. Right, we've got one more set on this actually. I was just about to strip it down and do some body weight. I've got one more set on that though. Right, let's go and tackle the final set of 3 on these. Out of breath, aren't I? Poor cardio conditioning. Right, let's get this done. Oh. Oh, Jesus. That is absolutely mothering me. Absolutely mothering me. Right. As you can see, very little rest. Just the way you do it. Right. Let's grab these. Final strap, we'll strip it down. I'm going to move the squat stands forward a little bit. And we're going to do some body weight off the bar, which I'll show you in just a sec. Whew. Christ. Oh. 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 Arms on fire. Right. Strip that off quickly. Oh. Okay. Right, hopefully that'll be decent enough. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. But before we do that, heaven forbid, I've got to smash up another set of these. Where is it? There, there. You'll be good about there. Okay, hit these hard, get the back going on as well. So this will be the final set on V-bar. Then we'll go into those reverse pulls in just a second. Whew. No rest for the wicked. Fucking screaming. God, should have controlled that a lot more, but that just hurt. No other words on that. That freaking hurt. Right, so we're going to swap this out. Oh. Swap this in. Okay, make sure that's all good. Okay, that's ready and good to go. So what we're going to do here is palms in, then we'll drive down with the elbows, bringing in some back, getting those biceps into play. But before we do that, we're going to tackle this exercise here. So we're now going to go, instead of going around in threes as a circuit, we're just doing the twos. So we'll just do this close grip pull down, reverse, alongside these body weight pull-ups. Just another way, a kind of exercise you can do with no excuses at home. You don't even have to go up for a full rep to get absolutely, as you can see, annihilate your arms. Hits your back in a horrible way as well. So it's all good. I don't make exercise sound fun, do I? Right, let's get back to this. So as we said, I'm going to bring some biceps in on this baby now. So we're just going to go under grip, underhand grip, drive the elbows down, and this brings in nicely some bicep curls as well. Or biceps, sorry, not bicep curls. And that burns like an absolute bugger. Right, we're going to go up on that as well. Okay, that's it. Good. Right, let's go back to some of these. Now I did find on that last set, a bit of trial and error. Need to move this forward a little bit. That should help a lot. Okay. A bit further. There we go. Right, hopefully you guys should still be able to see that. Is that still in the picture? It is nicely. Good. Right. And again, you can do reverse grip. So just as I'm doing with that bar there, I'm just going wide here. But you can easily pull yourself up as well. To bring in some biceps, you can go close grip, bring in ROMs, entirely up to you. Jesus Christ. Really does just hammer the living daylights out of your back, but also your arms as well. Fun and games. Right, let's get back. As you can see, not taking much in the way of rest on this one. Some of that's down to the pre-workout, making me feel off my back. And also limited a little bit with time. And I've got no patience. Right. So again, as we did before, I've just dropped that down to just below body weight. We're going to hammer this. Really focusing on the biceps, Christ. Big difference. Oh, my arms. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. That one for the back. But flipping arms and forearms. Absolute killer on the forearms. Absolutely obscene. Absolutely obscene. Whew. Right. Smashing along nicely. Right, what have you got to do? I'm going to move the squat rack back. It's been a while since I did this exercise. Don't get me wrong, it's good to go back to exercises. Is that one of my favourites? I just remembered it before I started the session. And I love my bodyweight exercises and stuff like that. But would I put that in my top back exercises that I've just done? Probably not. But we are going to go back to body weight because I'm ducking out of that a little bit. So I'm just going to go wide on this one. Could easily go wide on this bar here, what I'm using for the reverse. But always good to get as much calisthenics, as much body weight in there as possible, I always feel. Because with these, especially with pull-ups and chin-ups, gravity certainly isn't on your side, is it? So let's go wide on this one. Let's just eke out. Oh. Oh. Oh, Christ. That really was eking them out. Bloody hell. Man alive. Whew. Ye of little rest. This is what you call a absolute battering on the back. Right, I'm going to stick you guys over here for a bit of a swap up, I think. So put you here. Let's drop you below the light a little bit. That's probably an ideal angle, isn't it? Put you there. But yeah, God, this one's absolutely, but the lighting's always crap in here. But as you can see, just with what I'm doing, yes, it's all about back tonight. So hitting those lats, which feel decent already, feeling the pump in the ROMs. But yeah, like the reverse grip, close grip, bringing in almost like that hammer style, bringing it nicely in with the arms as well. So getting a decent bicep pump. Forearms are on absolute fire as well. So yeah, it's all good. Right, let's crack back. Let's go after these pull downs again. I guarantee in about 5 or 6 reps, I'm going to be crying my eyes out. Let's go. absolutely obscene. From here to here to here. Absolutely horrible. But I freaking love it. Oh God. So as I said, I don't get a massive pump on the back. After these I can feel the lats, ROMs working. Gives me a decent pump on the arms. I'm going to bring in those reverse and close as well to see you getting that type of movement in. But back for me, Jesus Christ, just things like those reverse pull downs, except for probably calf raises and potentially leg extension in the quads. It's not a freaking pain like that. Oh my God, it's obscene. Oh, comment on the video what you believe you get the worst pain from, which exercise. But for me, it's got to be calf raises. It's got to be leg extension to failure, or single leg extension to failure. But this one, on a reverse pull down, what it gives you on your flipping forearms, obscene. Or actually, I don't know if any of you do it, the hand roller or grip roller there, where you're literally out in front of you, rolling the weight up, down, that's nasty. Literally, that one has me in absolute tears. Right, we're going to go back to chin-ups now. So I know I very much did this with a V-bar, but that was very close. This is bringing it to shoulder width, yeah, on the chin-ups. So again, just driving down with the elbows as I pull myself through. I'm going to try not to let my body go too far forward. Just smashing the back. See what we can get. As you can see now, I'm starting to fatigue. I'm just getting to those 5-6s, but it's all about the intensity. Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. Absolutely obscene. Now, I think what I am going to do though is I'm going to take you guys on a TRX, because I haven't done TRX for a while. I do flipping love it. So we're going to finish off with some grueling TRX. To be able to do that, I just need to touch this bench over a bit. Shut that over here. And we'll drop the TRX down from the ceiling. Now, for any of you guys that have TRX at your gym and don't use it, exactly the same as I say with landmine exercises, you're missing out. People that don't do TRX because they think it looks too easy, or it's a bit too functional, or I don't get it, man alive. For back, try pec flies, bicep curls, man alive. If I want to pump on my arms, forget the dumbbells, do a bicep curl, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute, with the TRX, horrendous. Literally, that should be a Friday night advert before you go to a pub or a club. People still go to clubs these days? Is it just late bars? Too old dudes, I'm late 40s. I don't do any of that, I'm asleep I'm asleep after I finish training usually. Right, so before we go on to TRX, we're going to smash on with some of these reverse. Why? Because I actually like the horrible feeling that it gives me in my arms and the extreme pump I get on my biceps. Call me mental. just absolutely obscene. Right, I'm going to drop that. I might use that bar just to finish. Right, let's get you over here. You can get some TRX in your life. Okay, so you can see TRX, as I said, I've got 2 stations. So, all good. But I also use that up there for my punch bag as well. So it's all good. Right, so we're going to go down there. That should give you a half decent view. And all we're going to do, should I say, do some pull-ups with this TRX. So as I said, hopefully this will maybe get you doing a little bit of TRX when you're in the gym, or maybe not. But it's a cracking bit of kit. I've only just got back to using it because this is a little bit like a sweet shop. I tend to go to my favourites and I forget what's in the back of the tin. This one's in the back of the tin, but it's actually a bloody good one and great for grip strength as well. It's like holding dumbbells or fat grips. Yeah, if you want to do bicep curls, you can either do them, I'll just quickly show you that, because I did say I was going to show you bicep curls with TRX. Different ways you can do bicep curls. First one, literally you can do standing, and all you're doing from this position here is, might not have enough room with the garage door. All you're doing is, you literally bring your body into it. I can't because the garage is shut. Other way to do it is you can get down here, and literally, it's almost like drag curls, trying to pin your elbows back. It really doesn't take long. I mean, my arms are fatigued, but that does blow the living daylights out of your arms, especially your forearms as well. But yeah, it's a TRX, decent little bit of kit. But I thought I'd show you that. It's all good. We'll do another set of that in a minute. But before we do that, what do I want to do? Have I done enough? Just battering through it. As I said, it's short for time. Usually I'd have this a little bit more programmed in. As you can see, I'm not going heavy. Back, I usually see if I can really absolutely hammer down on these weights. But to be honest with you, really honest with you, 150 kg and lifting the weight I'm doing on bench at the moment is, yeah, it's battering the living daylights out of me, people. It's literally, the joints are squealing. So I wanted to get some sets done away from chest, on back, bring in a little bit of the arms and forearms and just work on endurance as opposed to just strength and battering the daylights out of it. Still strength on chest, absolutely. We're going for that 160, just to remind you, if you don't know already. But other than that, we're just smashing the back this evening. So we're going to go just wider the shoulder width. Mix it up. So just as we went just past shoulder width there, just going to bring in on the reverse, drive down with the elbows, and this should bring a little bit of arms in there as well. Just before a tackle and arms exercise, biceps and triceps tomorrow. A little bit of a warm up. So usually what I do as well, although as I said I'm not going heavy this evening, is I'd usually make sure I've got deadlifts and also hyperextension. You would have seen me using this in previous videos. Wicked for lower back. And being the age I am, I can take all the glucosamine in the world, which I do, alongside D3 and K2, vitamins, etc. Joints are still playing havoc after 30 years of lifting. So yeah, it's one of those. So still make sure I get the glucosamine in, immune system, etc, but still battling time. But doing all right, I think. It's a stalemate. Now and again, time will chuck me a muscle impingement in my shoulder. It will chuck me a twinge in the lower back. It will chuck me tendonitis. Honestly, just at the moment, touch plywood, not injured, but honestly, always have something. Muscle impingement usually due to incline bench barbell, which I'm staying away from for that exact reason, while I do the 160 bench, because I love going heavy on incline. But I've stayed away from incline completely, except for doing dumbbells, not heavy dumbbells. But yeah, all fun and games. Right, let's get this done. God. Absolute killer. Absolute killer. Alright, just chuck that back up there. Right. As per usual, I'm always a bit stuck for time because it's about 20 minutes before I'm expecting a Tesco delivery. So what happens, you train at home, you need food. It's late on in the evening, this is about the only slot I can get. Tesco's is absolutely rammed around near me. So unless you want to pay ridiculous amounts of money for delivery charges, getting right domestic with you now, aren't I? Then yeah, look at a low delivery, 4 hour space. They've even gone over the 4 hours. They were meant to be here about half hour ago. They said delayed, so I'll get in trouble if I leave it to the other half. So yeah, I just need to make sure I'm out of here in about 5 minutes. Then we can get that Tesco order in. I can start eating whatever's in the Tesco order for me. And the way we go. Right, let's go through this again. So for this last one, let's just blast out. It's a half decent weight. It's only what, 50 kg or something. So let's slow it down a little bit. Now we'll go from wide, we'll bring it inside. So not reverse grip, do overhand grip close. That'll just allow me to drive down to the top of the chest. people, that is me done. So that was all of about 35 minutes, round that. Got through quite a lot. Said today was moderate weight, smash very little, rest. We've done chin-ups, we've done pull-ups, we've done all sorts on the high pulley, we dabbled with ground floor pull-ups, TRX, light bent over rows. Yeah, it's been all right, it's been decent. Brought in some bad boy biceps on there as well, which is always important, isn't it? And with the forearms, yeah, decent. So yeah, I just thought, as I said, I've been hammering some high and heavy weights, which my joints have been feeling it, on this road to 160 bench press. So tonight, end of a working week, get in here, have a really enjoyable session where I'm just feeling a burn, feeling a pump, go into failure on a lot of the exercises, even though it's light, go into pain failure as opposed to weight failure, just have an enjoyable workout. So apologies it's not chest, but hopefully you still enjoyed the back. As I said, for me, the stronger my back is, the more stable base I've got to achieve that 160 kg bench. So this isn't a means to an end. This is back gains 101, baby, with the motive of getting stronger for that stable base, as I just mentioned. Right, I'm out of here. First time watching me, please, by all means, subscribe, think about it. If you don't, you don't, doesn't matter, honestly. But comment more so, like also. That would be wicked. But other than that, if you're training this evening, make sure it's a bloody good one. Leave nothing on the bench, as I always say. Other than that, take care, have fun, enjoy life. Catch you on the next vid, peeps.